Manage paths. Manage paths. How to manage paths? Paths panel overview. The paths panel. Windows and choose paths. Lists the name and a thumbnail image of each saved path and the current work path and the current vector mask. Turning thumbnails off can improve performance, by the way, and to view a path you must first select it in the paths panel. Like this image now, this screenshot now, paths panel, and AS meaning saved path, and BS meaning temporary work path, and CS meaning vector mask path, and appears only when its shape layer is selected. And how to select a path? If you'd like to select a path, how to select a path? You should click the path name in the paths panel. Only one path can be selected at a time, by the way. And how to deselect a path? If you'd like to deselect a path, what should you do? You should click in a blank area of the paths panel or press escape. And how to change the size of paths thumbnails? How to change the size of path thumbnails? You should choose panel options firstly from the paths panel menu, and then select a size, or select none on or to turn off the display of thumbnails. And how to change a paths stacking order? How to change a paths stacking order? You should select the path in the paths panel and drag the path up or down. When the heavy black line appears in the desired location, release the mouse button. And be careful please here in this point. You can't change, by the way, the order of vector masks or working paths in the paths panel. And how to create a new path in the paths panel? How to create a new path in the paths panel? To create a path without naming it, you should click the create new path button and at the bottom of the paths panel. Then to create and name a path, make sure no work path is selected actually, and then choose a new path from the paths panel menu, or alt click if you use Windows, or option click if you use macOS, and the new path button at the bottom of the panel. Enter a name for the path in the new path dialog box, then click OK. And how to create a new work path? How to create a new work path? We have steps. Step number 1, you should select a shape tool or a pen tool. Sorry, you should select a shape tool or a pen tool, and then click the paths button in the options bar. Step number 2, you should select set tool specific options and draw the path. And for more information about that, you should see shape tool options and about the pen tools. Step number 3, draw additional path components if desired. You can easily switch between drawing tools by clicking a tool button in the options bar. Then choose a path area option to determine how overlapping path components intersect. And you have options here now in this point, in this step number 3. We have many options here. First option is add to path area. Add to path area is meaning adds the new area to overlapping path areas. And second option, subtract from path area, is meaning remove the new area from the overlapping path area. And the third option, intersect path area, is meaning restricts the path to the intersection of the new area and the existing area. And the next one, exclude overlapping path area, is meaning excludes the overlap area in the consolidated path. And by the way, while drawing with a shape tool, hold down shift to temporarily select the add to path area option, and hold down alt if you use Windows, or option if you use macOS to temporarily select the subtract from path area option. So what about path options? Path options is meaning you can define the color and thickness of path lines to switch your test and for easier visibility. And while creating a path using the pen tool, for example, click the gear icon in the options bar, and now specify the color and thickness of path lines, and also specify whether you want to preview path segments as you move the pointer between clicks and rubber band effect, like the next image now, next screenshot. Explain for you path options and thickness and color. And after that, how to manage passes. How to manage passes. If you'd like to manage passes, how to manage passes. How to manage passes. When you use open or shape tool to create a work path, the new path, by the way, appears as the work path in the passes panel, and the work path is temporary. You must save it to avoid losing its content. If you deselect the work path without saving it and start drawing again, and a new path will replace the existing one. And when you use a pen or a shape tool, by the way, to create a new shape layer, the new path, by the way, appears as a vector mask in the path panel, and the vector masks are linked to their parent layer, by the way, and you must select the parent layer in the layers panel in order to list the vector mask in the passes panel. And you can remove a vector mask, by the way, from a layer and convert a vector mask to a rasterized mask. And passes saved with an image appear when you open it again in Windows, and JPG and JPG 2000 and DCS and EBS and PDF and DIFF formats support, by the way, passes in Photoshop. In macOS, all available file formats support passes. And note here, please, passes in formats other than those listed here generally don't serve a transition from macOS to Windows and back to macOS. And save a work. How to save a work path? How to save a work path? To save without renaming, drag the work path name to the new path button and at the bottom of the path panel. To save and rename, choose Save Path from the Passes panel menu, and after that enter a new path name in the Save Path dialog box and then click OK. And how to rename? How to rename a saved path? How to rename a saved path? You should double click the path name in the Passes panel firstly, and type a new name, and press enter if you use Windows or return if you use macOS. After that, how to delete? How to delete a path? We have two steps. Step number 1. You should to click the path name in the passes panel firstly. After that, drag the path to the delete icon at the bottom of the passes panel. Then choose delete path from the passes panel menu. Then click the delete icon at the bottom of the passes panel. Then click yes and click yes. To delete a path without being asked to confirm, alt click if you use Windows or open click if you use macOS. The delete icon, by the way, at the bottom of the passes panel.